ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Beaver Dam for tonight's girls varsity basketball game between the Harbor Creek Huskies and your Corry Beavers. In accordance with the guidelines of good sportsmanship developed by the National Federation of High School Athletics and approved by the Corry Area School District, all spectators are reminded that the use of offensive, obscene, or abusive language or language insulting, harassing, or inciting players, coaches, PIAA officials, and staff or other spectators is strictly prohibited. Artificial noisemakers such as bells and horns are also not permitted. Such person or persons involved in such behavior will be ejected from the game and or grounds. In addition, the Corry Area High School is a tobacco-free facility. There's to be no smoking, vaping, or any other use of tobacco products on the grounds. We are excited to have parents, guardians, family, and friends in attendance to watch today's event. With your attendance today, we ask for your cooperation by following our guidelines. And now, for all who are able, will you please rise for the playing of our national anthem. And now, let's meet the starting lineups for tonight's game. Starting first with the visiting team, the Huskies at Harbor Creek. A freshman, number 10, Ella Thompson. A sophomore, number
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Corry Area High School for tonight's varsity girls basketball game between the visiting Harbor Creek Huskies and the Corry Beavers. Brad Swanson, John Yatsko, and Silas Bryan here to bring you all the action on the Corry Journal Sports Stream. And it's varsity only tonight, so we're only bringing you the varsity game. They are giving us the starting lineups as I speak. We'll have to double check the Harbor Creek girls. They already came back off the court, but I believe we have Ariana Denning, number 4, Alexis Janke, I'm going to say, number 5, number 21, Olivia Feidkow, number 30, Carolyn Sorovic, and number 32, Mackenzie Mook. For your Lady Beavers, junior, number 5, Molly Irwin, freshman, number 12, Ava West, junior, number 13, Haley Mumau, junior, number 20, Riley Nickerson, and junior, number 22, Grace Allen. So there's the starting lineups. John, last time we played, we didn't fare so well.
Nope, lost to them last time was about a month ago at this rate. So, we've been hit kind of a rough stretch here with 3 losses in the last 3 games, so looking to turn things around here. This game does matter a little bit for seedings. We'll find out probably, I think, Saturday what the playoff seedings are. It looks like Fairview, without some kind of miracle loss tonight, I guess, to General McLean, that they'll win the region. And if Fairview did happen to lose, then it would come down to some point differential of however much we beat Harbor Creek by compared to whatever Fairview beat Harbor Creek by. So it could get weird, but it's probably not gonna.
Right.
Fairview is probably just gonna get the region title tonight.
Well, here we go. We're ready for tip-off, and the girls are ready to tip it off. Grace Allen controls it, gets it over to Haley Mumau. Mumau back to Allen. Allen setting up the offense. Gets it to Riley Nickerson. Nickerson to Mumau, top of the key. Over to Allen. Allen to Molly Irwin at the top of the key. She gets it over to Ava West. Ava dribbles, gets it back to Allen. Allen to Mumau. Mumau to Ava West. Back to Allen. Back out to Molly Irwin, top of the key, and she gets it to Riley Nickerson. Back to Mumau, back to Irwin. Passing the ball, trying to find an open look here are the Lady Beavers. Nickerson gets it to Allen. Harbor Creek defense is on us pretty tight here.
Yeah, I forgot we also faced them for the Christmas tournament, so
that's right.
This will be the third time that we've played them so far this season.
Grace Allen with the ball. She dribbles, gets it into Nickerson. Nickerson got too far underneath and missed it. Rebound, Harbor Creek. They get it underneath to a wide open McKenzie. I believe that was Sorovic. This is Thompson with the ball, Ella Thompson. Corey going to inbound. Grace Allen brings it across. Gets it over to Mumau. Mumau to West. Over to Allen. Back to Molly Irwin, top of the key. She fires it over to Nickerson. Back to Mumau. Over to Irwin. Irwin into Nickerson. Nickerson brings it back out. Gets it into Grace Allen. Grace drives, puts it up, and in. And the Beavers take a 2-0 lead with 6 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Denning gets it over to Janke, who had it knocked loose for a second. Janke gets it into Bissell. Over to Janke. And it's knocked loose. Riley Nickerson did a nice job of knocking that one loose. She couldn't quite hold on to it for the steal. Sorovic gets it in. Denning with the ball. Over to Janke. Janke hands off to Denning. Denning drives, gets it back out. There's a three shot, and it's good. That was Sorovic with the three, and Harbor Creek takes the lead 3-2. Allen over to Mumau, back into Allen. Grace loses it, gets it over to Nickerson. Nickerson double team. She drives in, puts it up, no good. And Ava West tried to save it, but could not. Thompson to Denning. Denning brings it across. Setting up the offense. Gets it underneath to Thompson. Back to Denning. Denning going to drive, stops, pops, and hits it. 5-2, Harbor Creek. Allen over to Mumau. Mumau drives, tried to put it up, and it's knocked away. Mumau gets it into Nickerson. Nickerson drives, puts it up, and no good. Rebound, Thompson. Thompson brings it down. Thompson. Shrovic with it now. She takes the shot, and it's blocked. Allen with the ball. Allen directing traffic. She gives it to Molly Irwin in the corner. Back out to Mumau. Into Allen underneath. She puts it up and in. 5-4 now the score with 3 minutes, 25 seconds to go in the first quarter. Thompson with the ball. Kicks it back out. There's a 3 attempt. No good. Nickerson tried to pass it, and she passed it to the wrong player. Passed it to Thompson. Thompson lays it up and in. 7-4 Harbor Creek. We're down to 3 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Allen gives it to Nickerson. Nickerson drives, puts it up and in. 7-6. Denning with the ball. She gets it back to Jenke. Jenke drives, puts it up and in. 9-6. 2:30 to go. Allen drives. She's going to take it all the way in. Puts it up. No good. Coming down with a rebound is Denning. She drives. She's going coast to coast, and they have a jump ball is called. Harbor Creek will keep control. Molly Irwin checks out. Maddie Liowski checks in. Mumau knocked the pass away, but it was recovered by Jenke. Over to Denning. To Bissell. Back to Denning. Denning stops and pops. No good. Rebound West. Abel West brings it up. Gets it to Mumau. Mumau for 3. Off the mark. Rebound Bissell. Bissell over to Jenke. Jenke to Thompson. Back to Bissell. Shorovic with it. She gets it back to Jenke. Thompson drives. Kicks it back out. Jenke thought about a 3, and Maddie Liowski ties her up. And jump ball, and possession arrow favors Lady Beavers this time. Grace Allen with the ball. Gets it to Liowski. Over to Nickerson. Nickerson to West. Back inside to Mumau. Mumau puts it up and in. Haley Mumau brings the Lady Beavers to within 9-8 with 1 minute to go here in the first quarter. Jenke with the ball gets over to Thompson. Thompson. Oh, she kicked it back out. Nobody was there. Corey ball. Here comes Grace Allen with the ball. Gets it off to Liowski. Liowski into Nickerson, and that one swatted away by Thompson. Haley Mumau gets it into West. West over to Liowski. Liowski drives. Gets it to Nickerson, back to Grace Allen. 20 seconds to go here in the quarter. Nickerson over to Mumau, over to Grace Allen. Allen underneath to Nickerson, and she is fouled. Thompson fouled her that time. So Riley Nickerson will go to the line. 14.7 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Lady Beavers trail 9-8.
I was waiting for this quarter to end to say this has been a very fast first quarter because there was barely a whistle. That was the first foul called on either team for the whole game so far.
Riley Nickerson hits the first one to tie it up 9-9. She puts the second one up, and it's no good. And that one was off of Grace Allen. Harbor Creek will get another chance with 13.3 seconds to go here. Denning brings it up slowly. She gets it into Thompson. Thompson has it taken away by Nickerson. Nickerson threw a baseball throw at the, I think she was trying to hit the backboard, but she hit the wall. So nonetheless, Lady Beavers and the Lady Huskies of Harbor Creek end the first quarter tied 9-9.
I'd like to thank our sponsors tonight, Lecom Health, the Fork and Barrel Restaurant, Library Bar and Grill, the Frog Pond at Canadota Lake, Uteg's Body Shop, Painted Finch Gallery, Corry Moose Lodge number 98, Family Dentistry, Epiphany's Emporium, Family Inc. Innovations, Mosier's Carpeting, John Wiggers & Son, Armco Credit Union, Erie County Community College, Fox Family Insurance, Corry Fabrication, and Rossbacher Insurance Service.
Yeah, special thanks to every one of those sponsors. We appreciate it. John, we're down to one more broadcast tomorrow night, boys game.
Yeah, tomorrow night, big game. Boys versus Warren should be a good one. JV starts at 6 with varsity to follow. We had just one 3-point attempt in that first quarter there.
Wow.
Grace Allen with 4, Riley Nickerson with 3, and Haley Moomaw with 2.
Yeah, we'd like to wish the boys the best of luck tomorrow night, both JV and varsity, and we'd like to wish all of our wrestlers the best of luck as they start their postseason tomorrow at Meadville High School tomorrow and Saturday. So we're hoping that the boys do very well at the section tournament. Okay, we're ready for action here in quarter number 2. Denning with the ball. She drives. Dishes off to Thompson. Thompson drives, puts it up, and in. 11-9 Harbor Creek. Allen. Underneath, a little too hot to handle as Ava West couldn't hold on to that one. Denning. Denning being guarded by Grace Allen. With the ball is Bissell. Or Bissell, I believe. We got a jump ball. And it'll be Corry basketball. Molly Irwin fighting for that one. Allen. Dishes off to Moomaw. Moomaw drives in, nobody there. Puts it up and in. Ties things up at 11. Denning picks the pace up a little bit. Now she's slowing it down. She drives, puts it up and in. 13-11. So we're kind of trading baskets here to start quarter number 2. Grace Allen looking for help. Gets it out to Molly Irwin. Over to Haley Moomaw. Back underneath to Allen. Allen puts up a left-handed hook shot. No good. Rebound goes to Janke. Janke having trouble with holding on to that one. Gets it off to Denning. Denning drives, puts it up, and in. 15-11, Lady Huskies. Allen gets to Moomaw. Moomaw underneath. And that's West, and she lays it up and in. 15-13. Good passing right there by the Lady Beavers. Bissell with it. She gets it back to Thompson. Thompson spins around, and Harbor Creek coach says, let's call a timeout. 5:38 to go here in the second quarter. Lady Huskies lead the Lady Beavers 15-13. As John mentioned, the Lady Beavers have lost 3 in a row. They come in 13-8 overall on the season. They lost the last meeting with Harbor Creek 38-27. So trying to improve on that. And I can't remember the score from the Christmas tournament.
I don't remember either. I think it was fairly close. Something like within 10 points.
So the starting 5 still on the floor for Corry. Allen, Nickerson, Mumau, Molly Irwin, and Ava West. Harbor Creek gets it into Thompson. Thompson over to Denning. Denning over to Jenke. Jenke back to Surovic. Surovic over to Mook. Mook, Thompson, Jenke, Denning. Denning back over to Surovic. Back to Mook. Jenke. Jenke kicks it back to Mook, who handed it off quickly to Denning. Denning tried to drive, kicks it back to Jenke for 3, off the mark. And Nickerson with the ball gets it ahead to Molly Irwin. Molly has it knocked loose. And Haley Mumau tried to knock that one loose, but I don't think she touched it. It's Corry basketball. Molly Irwin steps back out. Maddie Leofsky comes in. Allen to Leofsky, to Nickerson, to Mumau. Inside to Ava West, she puts it up, no good. Rebound Thompson. Thompson over to Surovic. Surovic underneath to Denning. Denning fires one underneath the Mook, and it was a little too hot to handle. The old THTH. Corry basketball. Mumau gets it into Allen. Grace dribbles left. Kicks it back over to Ava West, top of the key. Ava drives, kicks it back to Allen. Allen drives in, puts it up, and in. 15-15, just under 4 minutes to go here in the first half. Denning takes the 3, and off the mark. Mumau with the ball. Haley kicks it back to West. West dribbles left, gets to Mumau. Mumau underneath to Allen. Allen puts it up and is fouled by Thompson. That's Thompson's second foul, I believe. So Grace Allen goes to the line. And here comes the pep band to get in the action here. Allen's first shot is off the mark. Grace sights, sets, and shoots the second one, and that one's also off the mark. Rebound Nickerson. Nickerson puts it up and in. 17-15, Lady Beavers. Good job by Riley Nickerson. Denning gets over to Jenke. Jenke into Thompson. Thompson having a tough time holding on to it. Brings it back out. Gets it over to Denning. Denning going to drive, and she's going to get tied up and jump ball. And the possession arrow favors Harbor Creek. And Miss Denning almost took a little ride there, trying to hold on to that ball with Riley Nickerson yanking it away. Thompson puts it up. No good. Rebound West. West to Allen. Allen dribbling left. Now she cuts back to the right. Gets it over to Mumau for three. Off the back iron. And West fights for the rebound. Gets it. Nickerson gets it over to Allen. Allen's going to drive. Puts it up. No good. And rebound Jenke. And talk about letting them play, John. A little physical right now. Thompson thought about a three. Gets it back to Bissell. Bissell has it taken away by Nickerson. And Riley going to get the ball back to the Lady Beavers on the jump ball.
The third time she's done that tonight.
Yeah, and she's reaching in and yanking that ball away. Harbor Creek took a timeout, I believe.
I'd like to thank our sponsors tonight, Rossbacher Insurance Service, Corry Fabrication, Fox Family Insurance, Erie County Community College, Armco Credit Union, John Wiggers & Son, Mosier's Carpeting, Family Inc. Innovations, Epiphany's Emporium, Family Dentistry, Corey Moose Lodge, number 98, Painted Finch Gallery, UTEG's Body Shop, The Frog Pond at Canadota Lake, Library Bar and Grill, The Fork and Barrel Restaurant, and Lecom Health.
Okay, the timeout is over. 2:17 to play in the first half. Lady Beavers leading the Lady Huskies 17-15. Be nice to stretch that lead out a little bit going into the half. Boom out Allen. Grace back over to Haley. Back to West. West into Allen. Allen over to Liowski to Nickerson. Nickerson kind of threw that one away, and ball ripped away by Jenke this time. Denning with the ball, has it taken away by Liowski. And that wasn't Denning, that was West tried for a three, and it's long. Denning with it, gets it over to Bissell. Minute and 15 to go here in the first half. Another three attempt by Denning, way off, and rebound goes to Nickerson. Nickerson over to West, back to Allen. Allen to Mumau. Mumau drives, kicks it over to Liowski. Liowski back to Allen. Back to Liowski. Cross court to West, and somehow she comes up with it. To Nickerson. Nickerson back to Allen. 30 seconds to go here, and Grace trying to set something up. Down to 20 seconds. Grace gets it into Riley Nickerson. Riley kicks it back out to West, to Mumau for three. Off. And Harbor Creek comes down with a rebound. That's Thompson. Thompson. Long three attempt is no good, and we'll go to halftime with the Lady Beavers leading the Lady Huskies 17-15.
Grace Allen leading the way for Corry with 6 points, Riley Nickerson with 5, Haley Mumaw with 4, and Ava West for 2. We're 0 for 3 from three-point range. Doing a good job hanging in there with them. They've taken a little bit of our three-point game away, but we've done a good job of really moving the ball around well, I think, tonight.
Yeah, I think so too. We're doing a nice job. Harbor Creek has a real strong defense, and we're still managing to move the ball around enough to get good looks. Some real nice passing. So we got some little bitty basketball players out there.
Yeah, we're going to take a little bit of a break, but we'll leave the camera on. Yeah, I think they call them the bitty ballers or something like that, and they are little. So enjoy that during halftime. We got about 9 minutes here, and we'll be back.
Okay, welcome back as we get ready for second half action here. Lady Beavers leading the Lady Huskies of Harbor Creek 17-15. Brad Swanson, John Yatsko, and Silas Bryan here bringing you all the action. And a good first half, as we mentioned, by the Lady Beavers. And let's see what they can do here in the second. Harbor Creek will inbound. Denning at the top of the key. Gets it over to Janke. Janke over to Bissell. Back to Denning. Denning to Sorovic. She puts it up, no good. Rebound West. West pulls it down, brings it up court, gets back over to Riley Nickerson, top of the key. She hands off to Allen. Allen drives and is fouled. Grace doing a nice job of drawing that foul. The second time that Grace Allen has gone to the charity stripe here.
Yeah, haven't been. This is only the third foul of the entire game.
First shot is good. 18-15 now, Lady Beavers. Grace sights, sets, shoots, and got it. Oh, they said a violation, lane violation. Was it on Harbor Creek or on us?
It was on Grace. They said her foot was on the line.
Okay. 18-15. Lady Beavers leading. Denning gets it over to Bissell. Back to Denning. Denning's long three. Off the mark. Rebound, Allen. Allen to Nickerson. Over to Mumau. Back to Allen. Underneath to Nickerson and swatted away by Bissell. Allen gets it into West. West drives. Tried to put it up and has it stripped. Thompson over to Bissell. Bissell to Denning. Denning back to Thompson. Thompson's going to drive. She kicks it off to Bissell, who lays it up. No good. Rebound West. Lady Beavers got to capitalize on this. Put some points up there. Mumau with the ball. Haley drives and travels. Thompson to Denning. Denning over to Janke, and timeout is called.
I'd like to thank our sponsors tonight, Lecom Health, the Fork and Barrel Restaurant, Library Bar and Grill, the Frog Pond at Canadota Lake, UTEG's Body Shop, Painted Finch Gallery, Corry Moose Lodge number 98, Family Dentistry, Epiphany's Emporium, Family Ink Innovations, Mosier's Carpeting, John Wiggers and Son, Armco Credit Union, Erie County Community College, Fox Family Insurance, Corey Fabrication, and Rossbacher Insurance Service. So did you enjoy the Super Bowl, Brad? I'm guessing you probably did, being a Dolphins fan, like watching the Patriots lose.
Well, I have to be very honest. I watched more commercials than I did actual plays of that football game. It was kind of a combination, my birthday party and Super Bowl, so the kids and grandkids and everybody were there, so I had more fun chatting with them than watching the game.
Yeah, it was kind of a snoozer. If I wasn't over at my dad's house, where he has the TV turned up to 100, I probably would have been asleep by halftime. But as an Eagles fan, I was also happy to see the Patriots lose. So.
Right. Thompson with the ball. Gets it to Bissell. Bissell over to Denning for three. That one's off the front iron, no good. Rebound Thompson. Thompson back to Bissell. Bissell dribbles off her own foot and out of bounds. Helen. Over to Mumau, back to West to Allen. To Molly Irwin. To Riley Nickerson, back to Mumau. To Irwin. Irwin to Nickerson. Nickerson has it knocked loose. She gets it again, puts it up, in. Oh, and they called her for a travel. Nice little scoop by Riley, too, to the basket. Score remains 18-15. 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Denning over to Bissell. Bissell across to Sorovic. Back to Bissell. Or back to Thompson, I'm sorry. Thompson puts it up and in. 18-17.
Felt like Harbor Creek hadn't scored for like 6 minutes there, going all the way back to the second half.
Right. Molly Irwin had that one knocked loose by Jenke. Jenke kicks it over to Bissell, and Bissell again loses it out of bounds. Irwin checks out. Maddie Liofsky checks in. Allen with the ball, gets it to Liofsky. Over to Nickerson. To Mumau. Back to Allen. Allen drives. Kicks it back to Liofsky. To Nickerson. Nickerson's going to drive. Puts it up. No good. Rebound Thompson. And Thompson going coast to coast. Puts it up. No good. West for the rebound, gets it to Allen. Allen's going to drive, go all the way, and she puts it up, no good, and she gets
got her called
for the charge, yeah.
I was trying to figure out who we were missing tonight. It finally dawned on me after I looked at the roster. It's Reagan Kemp that hasn't been out there.
Yeah, she was injured. She didn't play last night as well. They played at Edgewood, Ohio. Came up short, like 6 points or something, so they played a good game with them. But Thompson with the ball. She drives. And it's blocked by West, but Ava knocked it out of bounds. Bissell with the ball. Gets it over to Thompson. Thompson. Back to Bissell. Bissell puts it up. No good. Rebound Nickerson. She gets it to Liofsky. Liofsky slows it down. Back to Nickerson. Nickerson going to drive. And she lost it. And Harbor Creek will have the ball. 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter. 18-17. Lady Beavers leading. Denning has it knocked away, but went to Thompson. Thompson back to Denning. Denning to Bissell, top of the key, over to Jenke. Back to Thompson. Thompson tried to drive in, kicks it back out to Bissell. Over to Jenke. Excuse me, Denning. Denning drives, puts it up. No good. Rebound goes to Liovsky off the hands of Allen. Now it goes to Ava West, and she's going to bring it up. West dribbles left. Gets it to Liovsky. Over to Nickerson. Nickerson. To Moomow for three. In and out, no good. Rebound, Bissell. Just gets it ahead to Thompson. Thompson to Jenke. Jenke for three. Nails it. 20-18, Harbor Creek.
And before that three-pointer, they only had 3 points between the two teams this entire quarter.
Right. There's down to a minute and 20 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Nickerson with the ball, directing traffic here, looking for somebody. She finds West. West thought about a three. Gets it into Nickerson. Nickerson's going to drive and lose it, and gets it back to Liovsky, who throws it away, kind of, and it was Moomow picked it up. Now it's like a hot potato. Nobody can hold on to it. And Denning takes it in, lays it up and in. 22-18, Lady Huskies in the lead. Grace Allen slowing things down. Gets it over to Liovsky. To Nickerson. Nickerson inside to West, who gives it back to Allen. And back to West. She puts it up, no good. West for the rebound. Timeout, Lady Beavers.
Sorry, go ahead.
27 and a half seconds to go here.
Harbor Creek on a 7-point run there. Corry they only had the 1 point from Grace Allen on the free throw line. Really haven't been able to, like you said, take advantage of Harbor Creek's offense. Kind of stalled there, but ours did at the same time. We couldn't take advantage of any of those turnovers or really anything, and quickly, we're up by a couple after halftime, and then all of a sudden a 7-point run and you're down by 4.
Right. Yeah, the Lady Beavers are hanging right here, right there with Harbor Creek, and just need to capitalize. Corry to inbound. Grace Allen gets it over to Nickerson. Nickerson to West. Back to Nickerson. Nickerson to Allen. Allen's going to drive. Puts it up, no good. Rebound Jenke. And the third quarter will come to an end with the Lady Huskies of Harbor Creek leading the Lady Beavers 22-18.
Grace Allen still leading the way for Corry with 7 points. Riley Nickerson with 5. Haley Moomaw with 4. And Ava West with 2. I'd like to thank our sponsors tonight, Family Inc. Innovations, Mosier's Carpeting, John Wiggers & Son, Armco Credit Union, Erie County Community College, Fox Family Insurance, Corry Fabrication, Rossbacher Insurance Service, Lecom Health, the Fork and Barrel Restaurant, Library Bar and Grill, the Frog Pond at Canadota Lake, UTEG's Body Shop, Painted Finch Gallery, Corry Moose Lodge number 98, Family Dentistry, and Epiphany's Emporium. Again, Corry just able to score 1 point that entire quarter. 8 minutes here left to go. Gonna have to turn around and find somebody with the hot hand. It's it's really a great matchup between these two. You know, we have the luxury of being up here, and you can really see a lot of what's going on. I mean, as far as height and like body type size, we're like they're almost the exact match of us. So
Yes.
it's like, and it's like skill on skill basically. It's very closely matched.
Yes,
I would
for
like,
sure.
This is like how you would like to see every game this season be.
Mm-hmm. Grace Allen gets it into Nickerson. Nickerson, she's going to drive, and she has it knocked away. Mumau comes up with it. Mumau over to West. West had it knocked loose by Denning. West kicks it back over to Nickerson, into Allen, to Mumau. Mumau looking for help. Gets it to Allen. Allen has it knocked away. They said it went off of Grace's hand. Denning gets it over to Thompson. Thompson drives. Gets it under to Bissell. Bissell back to Surovic. Surovic being hounded by Nickerson. Gets it to Thompson. Thompson over to Bissell. Bissell drives. Throws it right to Grace Allen. West to Nickerson. Nickerson over to Allen. Allen back into Nickerson. Nickerson has it knocked away again. And off of the hands of one of the Lady Huskies. West over to Allen. Allen to Mumau. Mumau for three. Misses. Rebound Bissell. Bissell kicks it back to Surovic, who takes a three. That one's off the back iron. No good. Rebound Molly Irwin. She gets it off to Allen. Allen ahead to Mumau. Mumau fakes and puts it in. Big basket there to bring the Lady Beavers within two. 22-20. Bissell with the ball. Kicks it back to Thompson. Travel is called on Thompson.
And Corry really needed those 2 points just to break that streak of not being able to score. I mean, anything. Just get something in the basket so you can get some of your confidence back here.
Right. That was a nice play, too. And Haley did a nice job being patient there, knowing that she had somebody right there on her. West with the ball. Gets it to Mumau. Mumau kicks it over to Irwin, down to Nickerson. Nickerson brings it back out. She's going to go over to the top of the key and hands off to Allen. Allen back to Mumau. Mumau for three. That one's off the front iron, no good. West with the ball. West kicks it back to Nickerson, over to Mumau, to Irwin. Back to Mumau. Over to Allen. Allen trying to set up the offense here. Gets it to Mumau. Mumau back to Allen. Allen underneath to Nickerson, who puts it up. No good. Rebound Nickerson, and she gets tripped. They're going to call a foul on Bissell, I believe, yes. Good hustle by Riley Nickerson. Timeout is called. 22-20, 4:35 to play in the ball game. And this has been a dandy, John.
Yeah, it's been, like I said, they're really equally matched well, player for player. Like I said, being able to watch up here, you can see a lot of the off-ball action that's happening, and they're just right on each other. Both ends of the court, both teams, their defense is right on us, and our defense is right on them. It's really good game. Like I said, this is the kind of one you could watch, 10 times, and maybe it's 50-50 or something. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a matter of who's kind of got the hot hand here. And if Corry could get going, I mean, they've really slowed Harbor Creek down. They just need to find their offense here. They got to do it fairly quickly, too, because they're down to about 4:35 here left in the game.
Right.
They're only trailing by 2, but, if Harbor Creek gets another little flurry going or something, you could quickly find yourself down by 8 or something. A couple threes changes this game either way, one way or the other, for either team pretty quick.
Right. Mumau looking. Gets it in to West. West has her pass stolen by Janke. And Molly Irwin all over Janke in 5 seconds called, right?
I think they got her on an offensive push.
Oh, did they?
You could see she fully extended her hand out to push Molly away.
Good job. Good defense right there as Corry will get the basketball back. Allen with the ball. She dribbles left. Gets it into Mumau. Mumau puts it up and in. We are tied 22-22 with 4 minutes to go. And the Corry faithful are really getting into it here now. Thompson with the ball. She turns around, puts it up. Travel is called. That's the second travel called on Thompson. And Molly Irwin checks out. Maddie Liowski checks in. Allen gets it to Nickerson. Back to Mumau. Over to Allen. Allen going to drive. Kicks it back to Liowski. Liowski to Nickerson. Nickerson looking to drive. Puts it up. And in. Corry regains the lead. 24-22. Denning with the ball for Harbor Creek. Kicks over to Bissell. Back to Thompson. Back to Denning. Denning looking to pass. Now she's going to drive and kicks it back to Bissell. Bissell drives. Has it knocked away by Mumau. Haley Mumau kicks it back out to West. West over to Mumau. Mumau. Timeout is called by Corry. 2:36 to go. 24-22, Lady Beavers lead.
I'd like to thank our sponsors again, Rossbacher Insurance Service, Corry Fabrication, Fox Family Insurance, Erie County Community College, Armco Credit Union, John Wiggers & Son, Mosier's Carpeting, Family Inc. Innovations, Epiphany's Emporium, Family Dentistry, Corry Moose Lodge, number 98, Painted Finch Gallery, Uteg's Body Shop, The Frog Pond at Canadota Lake, Library Bar and Grill, The Fork and Barrel Restaurant, and Lecom Health.
Well, one thing about the referees letting the girls play, John, the game goes by extremely fast. We only have 2 minutes, 36 seconds to go, and we've only been playing for just over an hour.
Yeah, I don't think there's been more than there was 2 fouls called in this quarter, maybe 1 or 2 in the last one, and I think they only called 1 the entire first half. Well, we got a new point leader here for Corry. It's Haley Mumaw. She's got 8 points now. Grace Allen with 7, Riley Nickerson with 7, and Ava West with 2.
Some good minutes by all the girls that have been in the game here tonight for Corry. Just, if they're not putting points on the board, they're playing good defense and passing the ball around good. West with the ball. She's being guarded by Bissell. She gets it to to Allen, I'm sorry. Mumau, back to West. To Irwin. Irwin to Allen. Allen's going to drive, lays it up left-handed and in. 26-22, 4-point lead. Denning, timeout, Harbor Creek.
That's 9 for Grace Allen now. Yeah, we talked about the fouls. Harbor Creek hasn't been to the foul line yet tonight.
Wow, that's super. And Corry defense has been hounding too. We talked about the Harbor Creek defense, but the Lady Beavers defense has been outstanding. One thing I like to see, that I like what I'm seeing, is the rebounding. We're doing much better tonight. So we have 2:03 to play in the ball game. 26-22, Lady Beavers lead.
We'll be back. This is the last game of the girls' season. Saturday we should find out what the seedings are for playoffs and when that'll take place and where that'll take place. Tomorrow night is our last boys basketball game. We'll be back here at 6 o'clock for JV action to follow with varsity action, and that'll be against the Warren Dragons tomorrow night. Big game for the boys.
Yeah.
Coming off a win Tuesday night against Titusville.
Yeah, nice win. They won by, they almost doubled them up. I think it was 76-40.
Yeah, I think they won by more than 30. So it was a pretty good outing there.
Thompson with the ball gets to Denning. Denning going to drive. She puts it up and in and one.
I knew I shouldn't have said that, right?
26-24. And Denning goes to the line. They got Riley Nickerson with the foul. That's only her first.
Yeah, I'm not sure that we had maybe one other foul the entire game.
Second shot is no good, and Nickerson gets the rebound. She gets it to Allen. Lady Beavers maintain the 2-point lead. Allen with the ball. Allen gets it over to West. To Allen. Back to Mumau. Lady Beavers chewing some time off that clock. Mumau gets it over to Molly Irwin. Irwin to Nickerson, and Nickerson throws it away. Denning with the ball. She puts it up and in. Tie game, 26-26, minute 15 to go. Allen with the ball. Thompson hounding her. Allen drives, puts it up, no good. And got a foul on Denning, I believe. That's her first. Lady Beavers basketball, 59.6 seconds to play in the ball game. We're tied 26-26. Lady Beavers get into Nickerson, who puts it up, no good. Gets it back to West. West can't hang on to it, goes to Mumau. Mumau back over to Allen. Allen to Nickerson. Nickerson loses the handle, covers it up. Timeout, Corry. Good timeout there. 43.1 seconds to go here. And Lady Beavers got to find a way to get it into the hoop.
Yeah, I'm looking for somebody that hasn't scored a lot of points tonight because they're all over Nickerson. They're all over Grace. They're covering Haley pretty good. I'm looking for, a Molly or
Or
Ava, one of
West,
those two,
right.
really. I think you got to get, inside and kick something outside to them, because, like I said, the other three, they're guarding them very closely because they know they've scored the majority of the points tonight.
Right. That'd be nice to see one of those girls get an open look for a three and nail it. Even two. I mean, we just need to get the ball in the basket.
Yeah, Harbor Creek really hasn't been, lighting the world on fire with 3-pointers tonight either. So a two, at least you get the lead and you put the pressure on them to score.
Right.
I don't know if we can hold it for a whole 43 seconds here, though, with the defense that they've been pressuring us with. I don't think that would be probably my strategy. I'd probably try and get it in, if you can burn off 15 or something and get a shot, but I wouldn't try and, pass it around the horn here for 40 seconds or something to get a final shot.
Right. Allen with the ball. Grace dribbles left. She has Denning all over her. Looking for help. Gets it to Mumau. Back into Allen. Allen's going to drive. Kicks it back to Nickerson. Nickerson's going to drive. And she throws it away. Janke comes up with the ball. What's the call? Harbor Creek basketball. 16.3 seconds to go. Timeout is called by Harbor Creek.
Harbor Creek's going to take a timeout. Somebody went down hard on Riley Nickerson's ankle there. On that loose ball, you could tell that she was in a lot of pain. It's all tied up here at 26 with 16.3 to go. That's. I know they were trying to get it to Grace there and trying to get something down low. That's what I was worried about, trying to pass too many passes, and just their defense has been able to steal quite a few or make us turn it over.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're going to have to play some tough D here. It's Harbor Creek with the ball for 16 seconds, I'm sure, is going to hold this out for a final shot. I'd be willing to guess it's going to go to either Thompson or Denning here at the end. I wouldn't be surprised if they get it to Denning and she's aggressive and tries to go to the hoop and try and draw a foul too to get to the line.
Right. Here we go, the final 16.3 seconds. Harbor Creek to inbound it. Sorovic gets it into Bissell. Bissell over to Denning. Denning drives, kicks it over to Janke. Janke back to Denning. Denning puts it up, no good. Rebound goes to Mumau, and we're going overtime. 26-26, and we're going to see some overtime. Get a little bonus action tonight.
Corry did a great job there on defense. They were all over Harbor Creek, but did not foul. Did not give him a good look at the basket. Going to go into overtime here with Grace Allen with 9 points, Haley Mumau with 8, Riley Nickerson with 7, Ava West with 2. I'd like to thank our sponsors again, Epiphany's Emporium, Family Dentistry, Corey Moose Lodge, number 98, Painted Finch Gallery, Uteg's Body Shop, the Frog Pond at Canadota Lake, Library Bar and Grill, the Fork and Barrel Restaurant, Lecom Health, Rossbacher Insurance Service, Corey Fabrication, Fox Family Insurance, Erie County Community College, Armco Credit Union, John Wiggers & Son, Mosier's Carpeting, and Family Inc. Innovations. I'd like to thank a lot of other people, too. We'll get to some of them as we get through this overtime. There's a lot of people that help us out throughout the season here to make this all possible.
Yeah, that's for sure. There's so many people behind the scenes. Here we go. Overtime.
What a way to end the season.
Yeah. We're going to have a jump ball. It'll be Grace Allen and Thompson for Harbor Creek.
Which is interesting because boys were in an overtime game not that long ago, and they didn't do a jump ball, which I thought was wrong.
Right. Allen controls it, gets it to Mumau. Mumau back to Allen. Allen to Irwin. Over to Nickerson. Over to Mumau. To Weston. West saves it, but throws it to Janke. Denning gets it to Bissell. Back to Thompson. Thompson lays it up and in. 28-26, Harbor Creek. Allen dribbles left. Gets to Mumau. Mumau stops, pops, and misses. Thompson with the ball. Thompson over to Surovic, over to Bissell. Bissell to Denning. Back to Janke, back to Surovic. Thompson. Bissell. Thompson. Denning. Denning to Thompson. Thompson to Janke. Over to Surovic, takes a three. Misses it. And that's a foul on Ava West. She was over the back.
Yeah, I think that's a good foul there. I mean, you can't let her come down with it and go right back up with it and get a 4-point lead here.
Right now it's just Ava's first foul. Thompson has the ball stripped by Ava West. Nickerson with it, and coming away with it is Grace Allen, and she picks it up and she's losing control, has it knocked away, and they are just fighting for the basketball. I mean, crazy, and Harbor Creek going to have the ball. Surovic gets it into Denning. Denning to Janke, to Thompson, to Denning. Over to Bissell, back to Janke. Thompson. Thompson back to Bissell. Over to Surovic. Surovic into Janke. Janke kicks it back out to Thompson. Wide open three. She misses. Rebound goes to Denning. Back to Bissell. Over to Janke. Surovic. And a timeout is called by Harbor Creek.
Now we kind of got the walking wounded out there. There's something, I don't know if it's Ava's hamstring. She's limping. Riley's limping on that ankle. And we're down to 117. Corry's only had one offensive possession, really.
Right.
In almost 3 minutes. I got to get a stop here. Get this game tied back up.
Yeah, for sure. And it's got to be fairly quick. Got a minute and 17 to go.
Yeah, 4-minute overtime always seems like a lot when it first starts, and then all of a sudden it's practically over.
You blink and there it is. So Maddie Leoski, I believe, is coming in for Ava West. So you got Maddie and Molly Irwin. There are two more guards, I believe. Both of them are good defensive players. So
yeah, we need a turnover.
Yeah, let's see if we can get the ball back. Bissell gets it to Denning. They're going to try to kill the clock here. Denning dribbles it back out.
I think once it gets under a minute here, you just got to foul now.
Right. Jenke with the ball. 50 seconds. Denning with the ball. And Grace Allen going to get a foul.
Because we only have 2 team fouls, so you got to get 3 of them.
Right.
If it takes 10 seconds for every one of them, the game's going to be over.
Yeah. We're down to 48 seconds. And Ava West checking back in for Maddie Liofsky. Thompson with the ball. They get it to Bissell. Bissell kicks it over to Denning for 3, and she misses. The rebound goes to, actually it's a jump ball, and it's going to favor Harbor Creek. 37.6 seconds to go. And Corry defense. Denning takes it, puts it up. She misses and is fouled. That's Riley Nickerson with the foul, her second. Denning goes to the line. Denning puts the first one up. Good. Now 29-26 in favor of Harbor Creek. Denning's second shot is good. 30-26 with 34.4 to go. Now they got to get down and score a basket.
Yeah,
they can't be monkeying around here.
2-possession game now.
We get it to Nickerson. Nickerson is having trouble with it. Now she takes it, puts it up, and in. Timeout called. 16 seconds to go. Corry down by 2. That wasn't too bad, but still we used up 16 seconds.
Yeah, I think you probably, like usual, you got to look for a turnover on the inbound. If you don't get it, you got to foul right away. You got to get, I guess, one more foul puts them into the bonus here, so that'll send them to the line. Probably can't be too picky about who you foul either.
Right.
So, like we said, there's like to thank our wives for letting us do this. A lot of late nights, a lot of late dinners and and whatnot,
sure.
and no Friday nights as usual. You know, I think they might be used to that by now because of football.
Right.
I'd like to thank everybody here at the school, the coaches, administration, the AD, all the game managers that provided us materials and things to help us out this season with rosters and whatnot.
Right. Yeah, thanks to the cheerleaders, the pep band, the student body section over there. There's a ton of people that really help out during the season.
Yeah, I'd like to thank Aaron back at the Journal and all the people at the Journal that have provided us with pre-game graphics and stuff for sponsors and things of that nature.
Denning with the ball. They got a foul her. West fouls her. With 11.4 seconds to go. So Denning will go to the line. Denning puts the first one up. Good. 31-28.
Still makes it a one-possession game, but if she makes this one, it's a two-possession game. That might be the nail in the coffin there.
Right. She puts it up, and it's good. 4-point lead again. 32-28. I don't know why they do that. I just never understood it. You can't. You're killing the clock. You got 6 seconds. Maddie Liofsky puts it up, no good. That's the game as Corry will go down in defeat to Harbor Creek for the third time this season by a final score of 32-28.
Really just kind of a heartbreaker there. Corry with the lead at halftime. Really couldn't do anything in the third quarter. Only had 1 point the whole third quarter. Not too bad in the fourth quarter, but then we go into overtime here, and we were only able to score 2 points the entire overtime. Just the offense kind of fell apart there in the second half and in the overtime. Grace Allen and Riley Nickerson both led Corry scoring with 9. Haley Moomaw with 8, and Ava West with 2.
Yeah, that was a great ball game. Well, ended up going overtime, so good matchup. A lot of fun watching all these kids play. Give Harbor Creek all the credit. They played very well, and give the Lady Beavers credit as well. They put on a good show for the crowd, and they tried their best. Came up a little bit on the short end there.
Yeah, the end of the season didn't come out the way they wanted it to, but really just an incredible season for girls. What a way to turn this program around, really. I'm not sure I can remember the last time they've done this well. So really interested to see what they can do in the playoffs. Hopefully they can, take a little bit of a break here and get things sorted out and come back and maybe find a streak. It's like you say it about a lot of sports, just get into those playoffs. Anything can happen, man.
Right, it's a new season
right.
when you get to the playoffs. So, yeah, well, we wish them the best of luck. We'll be back here tomorrow night, 6 o'clock for the JV boys game, and then the varsity will follow against the Warren Dragons. So that'll do it for tonight's broadcast. For John Yatzko and Silas Bryan, this is Brad Swanson saying have a great night, and we'll talk to you again tomorrow at 6.